Hi guys, Tiffany here, and welcome to my quilting life. Don't forget, if you're new to my channel, head down there, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, get notifications when I'm live and or post videos, as well as like them and share them. So we are on part 7 of the Minecraft quilt, and today I'm going to be making a block, and as well as putting the most of the quilt top together, and that's all I'm doing today. I'm trying to get this done. So yeah, it's Monday morning, oh my goodness, September 9th. Look at that. So I guess I'm doing good with my getting it done. I'm going to pull up the block on my phone. I forgot to bring my tablet in here before I started. Hi, June. Yes, I'm feeling better. I just have double vision, blurry vision today. I'm pretty sure it's from keeping ice packs on my eyes for a day and a half to get rid of my migraine. So hopefully it doesn't lead to another migraine from having double and blurry vision. But I brought my glasses. They're right here so that I can read the screen from afar. As well as I'm not going to be building this block from my tablet because I didn't bring my tablet in here like I was saying. So I'm just going to show you guys the one that I'm doing today. If I could find where it went. I'm just going to show it to you periodically through the thing. I'm just going to go ahead and make the zombie block because I need... Hi, Diane. Because I need one more 10 by 10 block. The quilt is actually laid out on the floor. I laid it out to make this whole thing work. And the zombie block is greens, the darker greens, and the medium greens, not the bright, I don't even think they're pastel. They're just not the bright greens. It's the duller, toned down and dark greens and some black for the zombie. So I'm going to bring the zombie character from my phone up to the screen and show you guys what I will be making. And then you'll just kind of see me laying it out. This is the only other character that I can do that I can go 10 across by 10 down and it not line up wrong or look dumb. So yeah, but it don't matter. I just feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing any more 1.5. So this is the zombie. It's just greens, the duller greens. It's not the light bright greens. So I'm gonna just stick this right here and build him. See, so you can kind of see sort of my screen. I'm gonna start with grabbing these and building his eyes, which is 2 blacks, like so. And then there's some medium-y greens in the middle. And I'm just going to do the same thing I've been doing this whole entire quilt, and that is chain piecing the whole entire project. Looks like we got the darkest dark greens right here. Kind of also looks like some dark greens right there. So we'll just put those kind of like what they are, and then I'm just going to fill in the rest. So I don't need no more black. These are the other greens that were in these are the other color greens. They're more brighter. I don't want these guys in like the, what was he called again? Creeper block. He had the brighter greens in him. I don't want those in here. So I'm just doing all the dull ones, and we're going to make this whole thing 10 across by 10 down. So it looks like there's a lot more lighter pieces up this way. I'm just going to build. This doesn't seem like I'm spreading much color out because there's only 5 colors to choose from, but I'm going to make it work. Oh, I see comments. Instead of putting my glasses on, making my eyes worse, I'm just going to come to the screen. So I'm not in your guys' vision. All right, so hi, Lacey. Hot and humid where you are, Diane. Cute hair. I had to tie it back. I can't do ponytails for a couple days until my head is completely 100%, unfortunately. So yeah, it's tied back with one of those hair holdy things that don't last in my hair very long. They kind of fall off my head. Hi, Janet. For once, it's cool here for the summertime. AC hasn't kicked in. It's nice here today too, actually, guys. Like surprisingly nice. There's a breeze. It was cool last night. It's weird. Very weird. Weird weather. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and that's the fourth. So we're going to go up higher instead of lower. We'll go up one row higher. And it doesn't matter if two are the same next to each other because this one is got only 5 colors going in it. And I need 100 pieces. So it's just going to be funky looking like you see here. Yeah, I this morning when I got up, I felt better, and I was like, maybe I should attempt to put a hairband in and tie my hair out of the way so I don't get sweaty in here, and I can't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 9 and 10. Okay, so I just kind of move this over a little. I'm working from my cell phone today, as you could see. All right, now that I know where my 10 across is and 10 down is, I'm making the zombie guy for those of you who are just joining because I needed something else to fill with, and the zombie guy seemed like the best choice. Just to have one more block, because that's all I needed was one more block. And he's the duller greens, not the bright cherry greens. And it's really dumb, honestly, this block, but whatever. This one makes no sense to me. I don't see how this looks like a zombie in any way. Like the pig and all that stuff I could understand, but this one just does not look like anything. But that's okay. Let's see. Yes, it's a strange looking block. Can't get soft headband to stay. Mine doesn't stay either. The stupid thing just roll off the back. I have a funky shaped head back here, so this part that's under the head, it just rolls up and until it makes its way off my head. Sew all the characters together. I'm going to be sewing them together today. I'm just going to throw this block together and then start sewing. I think these two stupid things look dumb, but in here it shows that. It also shows it being the darker green down here as well. Like this, kind of, instead of like this. So weird. So weird. Whatever. Just filling it in. Kind of shows all the darks across the top as well. But again, whatever. And one more piece, which will be this because that's all that's left of that one. All right, stack all these. I don't know how this one got messed up. Pull that out of there. I don't want to put that in my pile of green. So let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is 100 pieces here. And it is a zombie who looks like he's smoking a green cigarette. Anyway, so this is the zombie. I'll bring it up again. That's him. Obviously, my zombie is sideways. I don't see what it looks like, whatever. I could make him have 4 eyes, but that would be dumb. I think I'll just keep it like this. So now I'm just going to sew it together. Same as I've been doing this whole entire project. Okay, so I'll look at the comments in a minute, guys, when more come through. For now, I'm just going to do what I've been doing. Stack this whole row. This goes on this side. I'm just going to bring them close to me because it's easier for me to do that instead of having to get up a zillion times. That's probably why I developed a migraine the other day. I was working with Lexa on a side project, and it hit me like at, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I just went horrible pain, and I had to go lay down instantly. It was crazy. I'm just keeping these all in order. I'm just going to pick up and sew every time. My phone is going crazy today. And I thank you guys. I posted in the group for all the wonderful comments and stuff. It was wonderful to get up this morning and see all that. I slept about 4 hours last night, so I'm pretty sure that's why. I usually only sleep 2-3 hours, 4 tops. So I slept 4. I had a hard time falling asleep last night because it hurt so bad. But I turned everything off and just laid there with ice packs off and on the whole night through. Oh, that's not important. Okay. How is that a zombie? Yeah, I don't understand. It's a dumb game. Pain in the lower back is so bad you can help. Then sit down, Vicky, or lay down. Glad you feel better, Tiff. I know migraines suck. I get them often. Yes, I get them often too. Hello, Teresa. Yeah, I get them quite often, actually. I get them so often that I'm allowed to have the medication, but it doesn't work for me. So, because, you know, you have to have them so often to qualify to get like Imitrex and stuff like that. But it doesn't work for me, so I don't take it. And there's no point in paying a lot of money for this stuff if it doesn't work. Although double and blurry vision does not help right now. Everything looks funny. It's like I need glasses, but when I put the glasses on, it doesn't help me see this. It's just from, I think, pressure on my eyes. I'm pretty sure it's from pressure. The needle thing going up and down is actually making me feel weird because I'm looking at it, and I should be looking at the fabric instead of the needle up and down. It's weird. Let's see. I'm fine, Teresa. My head doesn't hurt, but I have blurry and double vision, unfortunately. Other than that, I'm just trying to keep my hair down. That's why I have a headband on, so that I don't instigate another migraine. Let's see. Make you feel better for 5 years. Back surgery. Okay. Did I miss something? Oh, that's probably why the kids like the game. Because it's stupid? Yeah, that's probably why kids like the game. Definitely. So the faster I put this together, then I can get the blocks together, because they're so big it should go together really quickly. Because they're 20 3/4 inch blocks. Okay. This one. Whoop. Can't hold anything up too. Maybe that's another problem. Okay, so let's just speed through. Speed sew. Wow, can't talk either. And so now I have all those leftover pieces. I'm pretty sure you can see it in the screen right here. All those leftover pieces can go in my stash pile for my 25 patch blocks, which will come in good handiness for my 25 patch blocks, because some of them have color for solids to make the block look correct. So that's a good thing. And everything else has been cut into strips, because there was literally only like 6 inches and 7 inches left of all those fabrics. So I just chopped them into 2.5 inch strips for my stash, my pile of 2.5 inch strips to be used as needed. Some I only got 2-inch strips from, some I only got 1.5 inch strips from, but because there wasn't much fabric left on some of those colors. But it's all cut up and ready. I put things that are less than 1.5 inches and or the oddball sizes in a totally different area for string piecing, so that I can just randomly piece instead of stuff that's specifically for projects, like my 2.5 inch strips and 1.5 inch strips. Oops, that goes this way. I think I'm going to pull the darn video up from my phone now that I know what the zombie looks like. That way I can just watch from here so I can see comments. That makes it so much easier. All right, let's see. Make some t-shirt. Make you some t-shirt headbands. Oh, yeah, I should do that. I'll help anyone. I go to bed and get up with mine. They're soft and strong. So my husband helping my son. Didn't help my son. Oop, it comes on. Goes quick. Would surgery be the same? My neck and 1, 2, and 3 are pinching. Sucks. Sucks. If it looks like I'm crying, it's because my eyes are watering. I'm trying to read. So yeah, I'm really sorry about yesterday's So Sunday. I made sure to go on long enough to talk text. Like, that thing never gets anything I say right. But I talk texted so that I could let you guys all know that I couldn't come on. There was no way to do just have one little light on in here without it bothering me. I could not see the camera at all. The camera could not see me. I mean, the camera couldn't see me. So it would have been really hard to do a live yesterday. So I'll make up for it by making this one last block and putting the quilt together today. As much as I can get done of it. And it is actually nice enough out for us to put my long arm back in the garage. So maybe the boys can do that for me later. Put my machine back on the frame and I can reset everything and get everything situated properly out there so that I can start quilting. So it actually got cooler sooner than it said online on the weather thing. But the weather always changes. It's never the same. That's why looking up the weather a month in advance is not really going to help, because the weather always changes. It's not always a definite according to Google. Kind of thinking I want the zombie guy and the whatever that other guy was again, skeleton guy, in the same row. I'm looking at the quilt on the floor, thinking I'm going to move it to where those guys are in the same row, because they're both retarded looking. Oh. Yeah, it's when it comes to you guys talking to Vicky, and I tell Vicky all the time, she shouldn't be scared of surgery, but she doesn't want it. So even though she shouldn't ignore it, it can paralyze you for the rest of your life. Either way, both ways. Surgery can paralyze you, or not doing surgery. So, but those are people's own calls. And yes, medical help at home would be good. And let's see. Diane's husband is sick with a cold. Yikes. Don't get sick, Diane, from your husband. A long time when you hurt. Don't ignore neck. It's serious. Gonna press patches. Oh, Diane, you're working on 4 patches. Anybody else doing some sewing? Things I would have asked yesterday. Of course, I usually ask every day, every time I'm on, but so surgery on your neck, Teresa, saved your life, which is good. Sewed this morning for a couple hours and went to Quilt Field. I was going to take a nap, but we'll wait until I'm done. Woohoo! You're going to hang out with me? Actually, you're all hanging out with me, but all right, next one. This one goes quick because this is just not really in any specific order. Plus, I didn't have to cut anything. Everything was already cut. Makes it easier. Blurry. Ah, wait. Blurry video all of a sudden? Anyone else? Yeah. Yep, we are all right there with you. My picture is fine. Picture's fine. I don't know. My picture from here is like super clear. Am I watching myself? Like, I never thought I was that clear. Like, I'm really clear. Maybe it's just today. I don't know. Maybe it's just like when I watch Netflix sometimes a movie will get it'll get blurry for a second and unblurry like a loading process maybe. Because it's being streamed, you know? Like, I don't know, maybe it has to do with the internet signal or service or something. On tabs a day and they don't help. I would say if your picture is blurry, refresh the screen. Maybe that'll help. Are any of you watching from work? Now that I know that some of you actually watch or listen from work. Or working at home while watching. Hopefully I'll be able to get a ton of stuff done today since today is a nice no kid day. I always get more stuff done on days that the girls aren't here than when they are. Hi, Dwana. Well, for a minute, it wouldn't even let me click on the chat thingy to type. Better be refreshed, not blurry. My internet has been weird. It's been disconnecting for up to like 5 minutes, at least once or twice a day for like a month. Hubby is very annoyed. Then you need to call the company. We have that problem all the time. And every time we call the company, they never end up crediting us for crap internet or anything. It kind of sucks. But there's only, like I said, 2 companies to choose from here. And the third company that is available here now, it's only available in a specific part of town, and that's it. Which doesn't help for people like me because we don't live in that specific part of town. So, and it's probably not going to even be any better, honestly. Pretty sure that's why I don't see any YouTubers here in my town besides me. Oh, and guess what I did today? I downloaded the weird application and an application reader to my phone. Because remember I told you guys there was a way to use my phone as the webcam? Well, I downloaded the thingy, but I am not tech smart, so there was no way for me to figure out how to find the file that was needed to make the program work. So unfortunately, I couldn't even do anything about it. I got it on the phone and I got it on the computer. And as soon as I plugged everything in, it didn't work. And I don't know how to adjust settings or any of that. So when I can get a kid over here to figure it out, see if they can even figure it out because of this tech stuff. And my kids weren't raised to know that. They may say they know how to do it, but they really don't. Then they can look at it. And if no one can figure it out, then, well, I'm screwed because I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. But hey, I'm at almost 600 subscribers. So I got like 10 more to go or something like that. once I'm at 600, then 400 shouldn't be too far from that for me to be able to go live from any device again. It's hard to explain over the phone, Vicky, for him to be able to do that. He was going to call, but he actually will. I don't know. I just kicks him off while he's playing his game, so it may just make him call. Tell that husband, get to it. Hold on, let's see. Okay. Your sewing machine stopped working. Why did your sewing machine stop working, Dewana? That's gotta suck. I would go crazy if mine stopped working.
Holy cow, it's pretty.
It's not pretty, it's cool because it's not really pretty. There's a difference between a pretty quilt and a weird
you're doing
quilt.
An amazing job.
Well, I'm making the zombie guy right now, and he does not look like a zombie, and all the ladies agree with me. But it's a weird game. So
I love it.
So you don't know what's wrong. You got to take it to the shop then, Dewana?
You need me to get you anything? Water.
Hi, Misty. He would know what you're talking about. Okay, Vicky. Then I'll probably give him a call later and see what he says. Scott's in here if you guys want to say hi. He's just not going to be in front of the screen because, like always, he's shirtless. He wears nice shorts. It's so funny. He wears nice shorts, but no shirt. So if he does need to go somewhere, all he has to do is throw on a nice shirt. Which we have nowhere to go. Actually, today we could probably go out and get lunch or something because it's just me and him all day. Oh, they're saying hi to you.
Of course I don't wear a shirt. Hello, everyone.
Huh?
What's your border going to be?
Black.
Okay.
It's already got borders in it, technically.
Yes.
So it's like pre-sashed, and then black will go all the way around it. Don't even think about it, Thumper.
He's not.
The cat came in here too, because he can't be alone. If it's just me and Scott at home, he can't be alone out in the living room because he's such a weird kitty.
He won't. He knows. He sleeps in. He sleeps out. He's a little meow meow.
Put clothes on, Scott. That's what they told you.
What?
You know, he tells me all the time, and I'll say this out loud, that when there is no more kids left here, that it becomes his naked house. I said, I don't want to stare at my husband naked constantly 24/7, but he says, nope, that's what's going to happen. When there's no more kids, it will be naked house.
What'd you say? What?
It won't turn on. There isn't a repair shop nearby. Oh my goodness, that sucks, Dewana.
Repair shop for what?
Her sewing machine broke.
Oh, I can't. Car trouble.
What kind of sewing machine is it? Scott won't turn on. Hey, Suburban. Mr. Shows. That's because yesterday I had a migraine. So like, whoa, what did that just do? Hugh M. Meow. Okay. That just means the cat loves you. You can do it. Minecraft needs quilts. Meow. Yes, there needs to be more Minecraft quilts because they're stupid, but I'm doing it anyway because I need to. almost done. Almost done. Now I could sew the rows together. Oh. All of your grandsons love Minecraft. See, I don't, whatever. They can love them. Love it. CJ used to. That's why he was able to make sure that I was doing things correctly. Other than that, he don't like Minecraft no more. He actually traded in all his Minecraft stuff for other games because he's so grown up now that he doesn't need Minecraft anymore. But this would make a great quilt for any kid who loves Minecraft. All right. So obviously, holding it up like this, you can't even tell what it's supposed to be. So the kid will know, because if it's a kid that loves Minecraft, they know the characters. Mine are still young, except for the first one. He'll be 19 next month. Swervin, no, my dog died recently, not me, YouTube. Struggling not to feel sorry for myself. And then the other day, a copperhead got in my house and had to deal with it because husband and son weren't there. Oh my goodness. Sounds like a lot of stress has been going on for you. That sucks. I'm sorry about your doggy. It's crazy that a snake got in the house, but you didn't get hurt by it, right? You were able to catch it and get it out, or had somebody come and get it out? How'd that work out? It looks like camouflage. Pretty much does look like camouflage. And Vicky has her red eye surgery coming soon. Yep, some take me a while, some don't. So it all depends on the quilt. It's probably because I haven't done this before. Like if it was something I had done before, like a specific block or something like that, I usually whiz right through that stuff. But this is a different block every time, so it takes a little bit longer. And it's all little squares because it's pixel. Pixel quilts usually take the longest. Well, not really. All diamond quilts for the Mariner Star takes the longest. Other than me purposely taking forever to free motion quilt, my one bed quilt that took 3 years, that Mariner Star took me almost 6 months. And technically it will be 6 months by the time I start quilting it. So some things take forever, some things don't. Darn thing lived for 4 hours in pieces. Really? Holy moly. Would you chop it with the shovel in half? Copperheads are very poisonous. We have them too. I'd probably have shot a hole in my floor. Lost one a few months ago and it's hard. All my dogs that I had in the past and cats, I lost them in the past a long time ago. Nothing recently because all we've had is Thumper, and I've kind of wanted to get another dog, but I don't like the sounds of their claws hitting the hardwood floor. So I I just don't get another one. And I don't want to get another cat because I don't want Thumper to freak out. I mean, I've wanted to get him a little kitten to play with, but I don't know how he would deal with it. He's been around other animals, but I don't know how he would do with another one, like a permanent house guest. You know, I don't think he would like that. He's a single cat. He likes to be the only one. That star was hard to do. You had to make it up while you went. Yep, exactly. That's why that thing took forever. But it's accomplished. The top is done. The back is made. Everything can go on the frame as soon as I get this one done. Because this one's a quick and easy. This one shouldn't take me long to quilt at all. So this one will just go on first real quick. That way I can take my time on the other one. Because I have to have it done. I want it completed, binding and all, by like September 20th, somewhere around there. Because by October, it has to be turned in by October 1st to go to the quilt show. And I still have other quilts that I wanted to, you know, turn in to be submitted to the quilt show. So I need it done. And since that one's going to take the longest to quilt because it's all custom quilting, I figured that one I'll do first and just take my time on it. The other ones, I know what I want to quilt on them. Hi, Michelle. My client had to put her down to sleep. Client had to put a dog to sleep a couple months ago. Really hard. Was losing my horse that I had for 24 years when he was 26. My client had a dog and I've been rescued for over 22 years. Everything I have was a street rescue. I've lost all four. I've lost for all seniors in under 2 years. Dang. Let's see. They usually take 2 babies better than an adult cat. Oh, you mean for Thumper to have a little friend? Yeah, that's a lot. We have horses growing up. That's rough. Hi, Michelle. Where have you been? Thank you, Lord. Yes, Michelle. Where have you been? Been la la land like me? I've been in migraine land, but I'm good now. My eyes are still blurry, though. It hasn't eased up. They're periodically watering for no reason. Maybe it's just because I'm looking at things. Quilts. Talk about quilts. I have a lot of quilts to make. That's what talking about is. Here's one. Here's one that I don't really ask often. Can you count how many UFOs you have? And when I say UFO, I mean completed quilt tops that need to be quilted, and or a little tub of box of some sort where you started blocks but you haven't finished it, or you started something but you didn't like the colorway, or you started something and, well, you stuck it aside because you started something else and just never get to it, or something like that. How many UFOs do you have of all those categories that I just listed off? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 18 finished quilt tops to do, or 19. It could be 19 over there. Looks like 18 though. I'm pretty sure. No. Because now there's that quilt top there. There's my Dresden, so 19, 20. And then I have 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Where did that other tub go? 27, 28. I have 28 that I can see. The rest of them, I think, are lost in the garage because I still haven't found some of mine. So how many do you have unfinished? I'm at 28 that I can see right here in this room. That's a lot. Plus this one. So that makes 29. Why didn't I just think of this one? But this one's not really sitting around unfinished. It's getting finished ASAP. Okay, let's see. At least 12, Teresa? Holy moly. Suburban has 4, Vicky has 3, and 4 more to make. I don't feel bad now. Too many to admit to. Oh, come on, Lacey. You need to admit. Admit it. Admit it. June. None. Won't let myself start another till you finish the one you're on. Smart. Totally. That was my original thing. But see, my thing changed because of my whole starting a YouTube channel thing and starting to teach. And when I got the long arm, it changed even more because I can't complete a project until I can go out and quilt. So 6 months out of the year, I build the quilt tops. 6 months out of the year, I assemble them and quilt them. So the reason for my very large pile is because I need to quilt them, most of them, you know. And only a couple are in a box. And then there's some in the garage, but I don't know where. I don't know what happened. I think they're all in just one big, huge tub. Because I started a rhombus cube block thing, and I don't know what happened to it. It's somewhere. Don't know where. And I was really wanting to work on it. Like, I don't know. Somebody mentioned it to me when I was doing the triangle quilt, and I thought about it, but it's not in this room. So it's definitely outside somewhere in one of my mini tubs of junk piles out there. Well, I can't say junk because it's fabric, and fabric ain't junk, but you'd have to sell a kidney just for the batting. Buy the big, huge roll like I do. It saves so much money. I am saving way more that I bought by the big, huge roll, 30-yard roll, than I did when I was buying a bag. Every time I wanted a quilt, I'd buy a little bagged, batting. And that was very expensive that way. So I was only able to do one every 2 to 3 weeks. As opposed to now, I just go buy that big, huge roll. And one big, huge roll did 20-something quilts last year. So it definitely lasts a lot longer. And it was affordable at the one time. 4 started, 4 ready to quilt, lots planned. Well, that's not that many, Diane. You can get them done, though. All the ones I posted photos of the group for sure. So all those are unfinished that you posted, Lacey. I'm seeing something, but look at... Hey, ladies, I am seeing something, but look at the back of Tiff's machine where the grate is. Are you seeing red on the inside? Not sure what I'm seeing. Red on the inside. Like when I quilt, could just be like the machine. I don't know. You're talking about this area right here. Yes, I see a red line in the machine. Except the deer quilt. Where do you get the big rolls from? Well, it depends on what brand you want, but you can go to walmart.com and it takes you to all the different websites that sell batting, and it finds you the best deal, and then it ships to Walmart, and then you can either pick it up or ship it to your house kind of thing. But that's what I did. I looked on walmart.com, and there's overstock.com as well. But some of the Walmart things, when you look at batting, some of them actually come from overstock.com that ships to Walmart and or your home. They're all coincide with each other. So just look up the 30-yard roll of whatever kind of batting if you want 80/20, or you want cotton, or you want specifically hobs, or you want blah, 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 look it up. It's probably best to have them shipped to your house. We had one shipped to the house and the others shipped to Walmart, and it's a hassle to get out to Walmart and pick them up because they're big, huge rolls. But I 100% love the bigger roll now and just cut off what I need. And then all my scrap, it's all the same brand. So all my scrap is the same thing over and over, and I can just piece it together and use it in smaller projects, like little baby quilts, you know? So all the little ones get done with the scraps from the big quilt. I'm wondering if it's wired being wires. Michelle, that's a lot. Wait a second. Where's Michelle? Michelle has 20 UFOs, 20 tops to be quilted. Holy moly, Michelle. But I know that because you have a lot. I seen it all. I seen it all when I was there. And now you have so much more probably since the last time I was there. June sees it too. Or the big rolls. See a red line on the machine. That's a lot. Yes. Let's see. At least 11 quilt tops. Several table runners. Not sure what else. It's on the inside of your machine. You can see through the vent. I know, Teresa. My mojo then got up and left. So is it, do you see this line right now, or do you see it only when I'm going, when I'm pressing on the foot pedal? Because obviously I can't see it unless I go back there and de-thread the machine to press the pedal and see what's happening. Vent was a rainbow sticker. So you guys have never seen whatever you're seeing before? Just checked on Amazon, found one for $191. Is that a good price? Well, how much do you, okay, this is how we figured out. How much do you pay for one bag? Say you're buying 90 by 108. How much do you pay for one bag for one quilt? So if you're paying $15 to $23, divide that by, I was able to get 20 something quilts out of it. So just divide that by 20 or times that by 20. And if the number is higher than the number that you found the price for, then you know it's a good deal. We've always seen it. Oh, okay. So it's nothing new that you're seeing. Red line. I don't see a red line in there. I'm going to look because now you guys are saying something and I'm curious from the angle you're in. You must see it when it's running then, because I don't see nothing. Could just be the way the machine is. Hi, Linda. It's a reflection. It moves. Look at your screen. You will see it. Aha, I'm making it move. So it's just a reflection, probably from the lights, maybe. All right, let me press this, which I haven't even done any of that today. So let me go turn the camera and I'll turn the iron on and I'll let you guys look on the floor actually, because that's where the quilt is sitting. How about that? You can watch the floor. I'm going to move it around until I like it completely done. posted a screenshot of the events to your group. Ooh, I was thinking the worst. So it's probably, let me see if I can grab my screen and look. Oh no, I can't see it yet. I'll see it when we turn back up to it. It's probably the light, because there is a light right there above the machine. It faces to the machine. Just pressing this block real quick. You guys seen what it looks like when I press the blocks. Everything is going in the same direction. And I just dry press it first and then steam it. And obviously I'm going to pull away all these extra threads, but kind of doesn't matter because I have a ton all over the floor. There's so many loose threads. Okay, so here comes the other character. So I was thinking of putting him right here, like that. I don't see what you're supposed to see with it, but you can tell since I used only the duller colors that it's not as bright as these guys. And then we'll put this guy back right here. And let's put this one right here, like that. This guy back down here at this corner. Ugh. It looks spread out enough, I think. So, sword, creeper, chicken, zombie. Default skin is actually what it says, but it's the little man character. Oh my god, what was he called again? Skeleton, cow, pickaxe, mushroom, fire or fireballs or whatever, pig, and another creeper. Since creeper was the kid's favorite. Should be the boy's favorite character. So down the middle should just stay this. Stay the creeper. And then one of the tools in each corner, like that. It's kind of how I wanted. I just thought there was too much green right here. I could put the orange up there and this green guy down at the bottom, but I kind of wanted to keep the theme the way it is, I guess. Really doesn't matter. You like the sword and the chicken. Those two green guys are sure similar. Yeah, they are, but whatever. All right, I'm going to turn it up and I'm going to start picking them up and sewing them together. I'll put together what's behind you on your shelf to the right. What's behind me on the shelf to the right? You mean right now? This very second? I have no idea, Michelle, what you're talking about. The shelf to my right. My lamp, you mean? Little boy is going to love this. Those two green guys are smelling like the sword and the chicken. The cow is the cutest. Shouldn't have always said it. Yeah, that's the way I'm going to leave it, just like this. That's how it's getting sewn together. That's how we're doing it. Okay. I'm going to look at it one more time. I think it looks good. I think it looks fine. Let's sew it together. First three pieces coming up here. So this is the first three pieces. Like this. Make sure that sword is going in the correct position. I want it going upward like that, so it's going to go on top of here. Like this. No, I want to sew it this way. I'm trying to figure out the way I want to sew it. When you're sitting down at your machine, to my right is a wall. Or are you talking about the shelf that's behind me and or any of this stuff right here? Okay. So since these are really, really big blocks, I mean, they are getting hooked together, tops and bottoms, but I am going to backstitch just to be safe at every single one of these. I'm just going to hold it nicely, lining it up. This part should go super fast, which it already is. Holding the ends, everything's lined up. And I'm going to backstitch the top. Open it, add this one, and I'll just press the whole thing when it's complete. Stay. All right, backstitch and run down this whole side now. Hooking the two ends. Everything's the same. They are 20 3/4 inch blocks. I'm hoping this ends up big enough. Seriously. It should. That's why I did such big blocks, you know, so that I didn't have to make as many, because it just seemed like so many, and I didn't want to have to do the smaller 1.5 inch squares the whole time. All right, row 1 done. So here's row 1. I'm going to lay him back down and grab row 2. And like I said, I'll press all of it when I'm completed. So here's the skeleton guy, then the man guy, and then the creeper guy. So let's make sure he's, or no, not creeper, what I just did, zombie. So let's put these right sides together. These are just really long seams. That's why they're going together so quick. Back stitch. Grab the other end, which lines right up. Either way. Go on down. Shelly. Hello, Shelly. You like the chicken? I think I just like the sword and the pick the best. Because that's my first time ever making anything like that, you know? And probably my only time ever making anything like that. Okay, open him up. Add. I have hair everywhere. Come on. I'm definitely going to have to pull my hair out of everything. Add this guy to it. Bring it to me. Hi, Marla. Yep. And I still have blurry vision. I woke up with blurry vision and double vision, so it's probably not going to go away all day, knowing my luck. But it's better than a migraine, so that's all that matters. Behind her or in front of her machine, Michelle. Lining these two ends, holding it together, making sure it's such a big, huge piece that the black, stay right there. Stay. Looks like I'll be talking to it the whole time. Stay and stay. There we go. All right, row 2 together. Tell they're two little character funky guys, but all right, let's get row 3. So we have a mushroom, I'll move that out of the way. We have a mushroom, the creeper, and the cow. So the cow goes on top of the creeper like this. And we sew this edge right here like this. Hold the end together. Sew on down. Flip it back over. Make sure it's correct direction, and it is. Put the mushroom on top. Grab both ends. Again, they are 20 3/4 inch. Like they literally line up perfect, guys. And at least I don't have to nest all the seams. Putting that black sashing built into the blocks like this, making some 10 by 10s and some 8 by 8s with a black sashing, kept me from having to nest every single seam across. That would suck, having to make 10 by 10 blocks like this and nest every single row. Could you imagine how long we'd be here? This way it's going really quick. And then all I have to do is add a black border to the size that I need this to end up. Or I can just go around it with 2.5 inch and then grab a different color or something. I don't have anything Minecrafty, so it'll probably just end with black. Hi, Shelly. So here's the next row. We got a mushroom over here, the creeper in the middle, and the cow on the end. And now let's do the last row. So we got the axe thing, which could go this way or this way, but I think facing out. No, it should face in because, hold on a second, should face in. The sword is facing in too, so maybe I should make that face in. I just thought about that right now. That way all the tools are facing inward. And then my flames, which will go on top of this. Pick it up, put them together, take it to the machine, sew it. Joann's has Minecraft fabric. Yeah, I don't feel like driving that far to go to Joann's. So I'm going to hook this end and sew all the way down. Now let's add the sword. The pickaxe. And sew on down this side. And back stitching. Lining my ends up, just holding it. How are you cooling off down there? Finally, my favorite row you just sewed. Can you put some of the color squares together as a border? It's a 2-hour round trip for me. One of the nearby Joanne's no misty. It's not been hundreds in the week. Last week supposed to get rain. Muggy. All right, so here's the next one. And actually, that is a good idea, Michelle. I could probably take all those squares, sew them all together, do a 2.5-inch black border first, throw all those squares or turn them into little 4 patches and go all the way around it a second time, and then finally finish it with another. We're going to see how big this turns out, so that way I know how much border that I'm going to need. So there was the last one. Now to sew these two together. So I'm kind of bending down on the floor right here. I'm going to put these two right sides together and sew these two together first. I'm kind of just sewing from the bottom up now. And I'm going to backstitch like I've been doing this whole time. But I could, yes, with those borders, I could take all those pieces and do that. It wouldn't take long to hook all those 2.5-inch squares together or into 4 patches. Just randomly, though, not anything specific. Just random 4 patches. That would use all that up, as well as make the quilt bigger. Since I change my mind so often, you guys can give me some friendly advice. What do you think I should do? Should I just go around it with black, or, oh, I'm nesting these seams, by the way. Or should I do a pieced border after the black? Do a 2.5-inch black first, all the way around, and then do a pieced border with all those extra leftover squares. So I'm holding that nested seam, by the way. It's kind of hard to hold it for so long, but I don't need pins to do that. I haven't pinned this whole entire project. And that last seam right here should nest anyway with this seam right here. And line up the last end. Take the heat. Kentucky is bad enough. I want to go back home to Michigan. I can take the cold weather better than heat. All right, 2 rows down. Let me put those other 2 together, and then I'll hook all 4 together. Or I mean, both, all 6 and 6, all 12. So let's grab the other one. Right sides together. Bring it up here. I like the 4 patch border idea. Definitely a piece border. Makes it whole somehow. All right, so what we'll do is I'll finish this. I'll add the first 2.5-inch border. And then, or actually, we'll look at it on the floor and then see. Great ideas, guys. Great ideas. I probably would have thought of something dumb on my own anyway. But I like the idea of using all the pieces up in a 4 patch. Makes it wider. It'll give me a black 2.5 and then 4.5 and then another 2.5 to end it off, which will make it a nice size. over that first junction. Let's make sure this nests up right here. What about a pillow just of colored squares? I could, but then I don't want to make all the other kids that the lady has bought quilts from me for get jealous that one kid got a pillow with their quilt and the other ones didn't. Does that make any sense? This lady comes to me for quilts all the time, little by little, as she can afford them for her grandkids. So if one grandkid gets something that the other one doesn't have, then it would cause a fight. A grandkid fight. It's kind of funny, actually. I will have grandkids someday in the far future. So when I do, it's probably going to be the same thing. They'll ask me for something, and then I can't just make it for one. It'll have to be made for all of them equally. All right, almost done. There's some really long seams, guys. All right, back stitch. Texas since I was 5. Still hate the heat. Teresa was born down. Teresa was born down here in Texas. I have lived with this heat all my life. And still blah, 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 blah. What about just colored squares? I live in Texas. Hi, Debbie. That's right. They will just have something different. Oh, I like that, Teresa. Unfortunately, where am I supposed to get that from? I wouldn't want to have to wait for it, though, unfortunately. I could just make my own with the leftover squares all the way around. We'll see, though. Teresa sent me a link to fabric, Minecraft fabric. Okay, so here's these 6. Now I'm going to put it down, fold the other ones over so that I'm sewing on the specific side for the hanging reason so that nothing's being shoved under the machine. So now I'm going to hook the bottom 6 to the top 6. Bring the whole thing over. Everything's going the correct direction. Line these 2 ends up. Kind of like it's awkward in this position. So I'm going to line these ends up first and then back tag. Then keep that needle down and grab this first junction. Nest it. Kind of give it a little straightening tug. Straighten it up all the way. Because it's very awkward position. There we go. Straight, that's straight. I know this is probably where you would say, Tiffany, you should be pinning, but I'm not pinning. No need. We'll make it work. Make it work my way. The non-pinning way. That down in that seam first. I'm going to nest this little second seam that is from the sashing part and then come down to the next one. Straighten it out. All the way down. There we go. Right there, just like that. that's right. They will want something. I said hi, Debbie. Okay, that's right. They will want something but different. Okay. And last one. Hold on, let's see. Online only $7.99. That's Mike Miller. Subscribe if you haven't already. Misty went back net went down. Diane, no thanks, hon. You can keep it even. Breath or Dallas or San Antonio. Okay. Last stitch down this right here. For now. And then I shall move the camera and hold it up for you guys to see. Well, I think I should iron these seams real quick, though. All right. All right. Let me iron these seams. If I can get my left-handed iron untangled. Alexa was here. Alexa was here not yesterday, the day before, and she's like, "I never realized this, Mom, because it kept grabbing her fabric. She was pressing her fabric, and she's like, why is it doing this?" And I said, because it's a left-handed iron. She goes, you can actually buy a left-handed iron. I said, I don't know, but you got me a cord that comes out the opposite end. So if you were left-handed, it wouldn't be doing that because the iron cord comes out the correct side. But because I use it from this side, the cord constantly gets stuck on everything and grabbing. So yeah, it's a left-handed iron. Who would have thought? All right, I'm just pressing the seams. So I have a really long seam down there and then two. So I want this towards the dark, that's the way it's laying, so that's good. So this whole seam is going up. And this whole seam is going in. This whole seam is going in. Now you guys know why I love this ironing board. So that whole seam is going down, 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 down. That's going in. And there's a lot of threads, but I will pick all the threads later. I always get on my nerves to buy a cordless one. I want a cordless one, but then I don't. I'm like, I'd rather probably just have the corded ones. And all those expensive ones, I don't think I need them because I go through irons like crazy. I can feel the seam, by the way. That's why it looks like I'm pressing it up, which is what I'm doing. That one goes in. That one goes this way. Well, look at that. It faces the way I want it. And two more little seams to press right here. They're facing inward towards this black. flipped right there. There you go. I'm going to hold it up for you guys. And then we'll discuss this. See how long it is. That way all of them are in the screen. Well, obviously Cow is hitting the chair. Screw it. We'll move the chair out of the way so I can hold this better. There we go. So, there's the whole thing. So, when I say going around it with black, I'm going to take this black, but it's going to be wider just on these ends. Go around the whole thing. 2.5 inch of black. Seems like twin size. Didn't look like it when it was laying on the floor. But then twin size needs to be a little bit more than 85 inches long. Let's see how long this is. It's probably right at 80 or just about. This is my guesstimate thing. I just lay it down on the floor because I build my borders without doing that whole measuring thing everyone else does. 81 long, according to this. And we'll go right here along this seam. Holding it right at that edge. By 60.5 by 81. That's where we're at. So it's definitely a good size. Sounds like Stream, he is spitting at you. What? Wait. The mushroom looks like a pink cow. All right. So I can finish it by going around it with the black only. I'm going to hold it up again. I can finish it by going around with black only, or I can, I mean, this is kind of big for a 6-year-old already, but she wanted twin size, so it needs to be twin size. So I can go around it with black, with a big black, like 5 inches. So I'd cut it at 5.5 and go all the way around to make my size. And, or I can go around it with 2.5 inches of the black, then add all those squares, as many as I can, all the way in one single row, all the way around, then another black to end it. Or I could 2.5 inch strip all the way around a black, then do 4 patches, so 2 rows of all those squares and all just random colors all the way around in a 4-patch style all the way around, and then finish it with a small 2.5 inch black. So that would actually be bigger that way. So it's either 1 row of color or 2. Third option, which is black, then 4 patches. What do you guys all think? Come on, need opinions. I got to start cutting some black. I'm going to just cut the 2.5 inches and start that as, while this just sits right here, I'm going to start cutting the black. Get it started. What I'm using right now is a tiny Sunbeam travel iron. Oh, I would hate that. The little dinky things. All right, so how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7. So I'm just going to keep it folded like this and just cut 7 2.5 inch strips. Nah, stay. And I need to make a new straight line because that is not straight at all. Okay. I'll wait till you guys have opinions, but yes, last option. I would just do 5 inch black and be done. Marla wants to finish. Well, I'm probably going to leave for a few minutes anyway, guys, and then come back so I can go potty and eat and then whatever before I finish sewing. So it'll be one more part to this quilt. Sorry, anyway, wait. It's too much black for a little kid. Black is already brought up, so cut. So uncut, so I might as well use it up. Yeah, it's already cut, like literally this whole thing. So if I use all these, oh, look at this. I already have a couple cuts. So I have 1, 2, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to cut 4 more. Look at that. I'm cheating here, guys. So I have all these, and then the smaller ones are the 1.5 inch pieces, which I could actually sew the 1.5 inches, but there's only blues and whites and black left of those. So I just figured all the colors from the 2.5 would look cute because it's kid-like. I liked that idea, and I kind of like, once I like an idea, I'm like, oh, I might as well do it. So, all right, let me cut 4 more black for the first border, and then I think after I cut these, then I'll get off of here for a little while because it's already 12. And I need to eat something to keep myself from developing yet any more migraines. All right, 2.5 inch, 2.5 inch. Stay. 1. Technically, I don't need to use my weight, but when I'm only cutting 1 strip, I totally don't want it to get off. Which I think that one just did. Sometimes it shifts. It's so sucky. Nope, still 2.5. Okay. It's the only thing about these rulers. Like I put grip from my hot glue gun on most of my like squared up type rulers. And then I have a different kind of grip on another kind of the rulers. And then these ones have no grip for these long ones because it gets in the way actually when cutting multiple layers. I needed 4, right? So this is 4 right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I have 7 cuts. So I'm going to go for a little while, guys, and then get some lunch, have a smoke, go pee, all those things. And then I will come back. Crusty black, color black, black, then 4 patches, and black again. Then I'll sew these on, and then we'll turn this into a ton of 4 patches because since everything, okay, this is what's going to make this really easy to do because everything in here is made with 2.5 inch squares plus 2.5 inch sashing plus adding 2.5 inch sashing again. Making 4 patches, I won't have a half of a 4 patch at a top and a bottom. It will be equal amounts. So the cool part about adding borders that are pieced, if you made the whole quilt with a specific size, once you get to that specific size again, that next amount is an equal amount. So, okay, I will do. So I'll see you guys back in a little while. It'll be part 8 when I come back of this Minecraft quilt, and I will hold this up one more time so you guys can see it's mostly together. Just need to add the borders, make it a little bit bigger. That's it. So there we go. All right, guys, I'll see you all in a little while, okay?